Well, good afternoon to you. Welcome to maybe the final game of the season. No one's quite sure, but we're here in Kingsgate, Washington, at the Snoking Ice Arena to watch the Snoking AAA Admirals face off against the Everett Junior Silvertips 16U. Wow, man, I'm disorganized today. So there's going to be this hockey game. These boys here in green, they're going to skate around. They got sticks, these little black devices. Those guys over there, they have not washed their uniforms. They need some Tide to clean up the white there, maybe with some bleach. But I am here, as always, the man with the purple sack, and your voice, the Everett Junior Silvertips, Mr. Mike Meetsma.
Hey, good afternoon/evening to all you hockey fans out there. Yeah, I am the man with the purple sack, and the people that know are going to laugh their butts off, and the people that don't are going to go, what? Anyway, we're here at Snoking Ice Arena here in, where is it, Kirkland?
It's in I said it earlier, Kingsgate, Washington.
Oh, yeah, Kingsgate,
I actually
Washington.
checked to make sure that was a legit township. It
really?
is, in fact,
It is,
Kingsgate,
in
Washington.
fact. Junior Silvertips playing Snoking AAA. You've got Carson Zadina for Everett in the net.
No, other way. So Carson Zadina is playing for Snoking today.
Isn't that what I said?
Oh, I don't know. Yes, Carson Zadina is playing for Snoking, and down here Craig Strankert will be in net for us.
We're just falling apart, and we haven't even started the game. Haven't even started the game.
Really haven't even begun to have a warm-up. Hey, make sure that puck doesn't come loose and fall on your camera, because you're tall, and I am not. There you go. All right, little safety.
Little
safety first here.
Little souvenir for the game there. We got the Junior Silvertips lying up in front of their net.
So a couple of changes matching what we had yesterday. Kieran Walton not with us. Instead, wearing number 14 is Rainier. He's up
Brandon.
He's Brandon Rainier. He's up from the house team, along with number 4, Spencer Willard, who is also joining us today from the house team.
Excellent.
I'm telling you, those boys need some bleach.
They do. That's that is either seriously off-white, or they need to use a little bit of Tide with bleach.
With bleach. Yeah, look at. Oh, I was gonna say, look how white the goalie's uniform is, but then I remembered that's our goalie in our uniform.
Maybe he's used to using Tide with bleach.
That's right.
Shout out to Tide with bleach, as a matter of fact. We should get some commissions for that. I'm thinking.
I think we should.
You know.
I think we should.
It's got to be something.
Well, I suppose it's Sunday, and the AAA team is trying to show off their old-timey uniforms.
Maybe
Maybe that's the look, the old-timey sweaters.
All right, so we've got the Herman, Meetsma, and Meinecker line. Meetsma up on the sideboards. Streams in, goes hack behind the net, gets turned over by Snoking. Picked up on the sideboards for Meinecker. Snoking back behind their own net. Brings it up to the sideboards for their breakout. It gets poke checked by Herman. Chased down by Meetsma behind their net.
Meinecker's been playing defense the last couple games. Looks like he's up as a winger on the Herman line today.
Yeah, it gets dumped into the zone by Meinecker. He gets taken off of his feet by Snoking. Chased down aggressively. Comes up to the sideboards for Snoking. Snoking takes a shot, gets gloved up by Stringkirk. First shot of the day.
Little Evan Corson, the cone here in front of us. Meinecker has let us know that this is truth.
I'm going to be really happy about this water here that's on. That's going to really irk me. It's chased down here by Brendan Phillips through the zone. Tries to take a shot. It gets peeled off, picked up by Althoff.
Good bit of speed there.
Yep. Comes to the neutral zone. Turnover. Comes back. Lombard pushes it up the ice. Collected by Althoff. Althoff over the blue line. Looks to take a shot. Takes a shot. Goes. Hits Zadina right in the shoulder. Pops out. Comes back for Lombard. Takes a shot. Gets blocked. Althoff with a ripping shot to the side of the net. Scrum in front of the net. And it comes out. Big slapper by Rhodey. Gets tipped. Goes wide for Althoff. Phillips in the corner gets picked off by Snoking, and Snoking shuffles it up the side boards. Comes back for Lombard. Lombard wheels, comes into the zone, looking at it. He takes a shot, gets blocked, goes wide. Collects it again on the sideboards, spins, gets picked off, and chased down in the corner by Wyrick.
Lombard did a great job really controlling that puck for a good 8 seconds so we could get a full-on change of the forwards behind him.
Comes back neutral zone for Wyrick. Wyrick gets turned over by Snoking. Snoking into the zone, looking to take a shot, gets blocked. Beautiful rebound, another shot by Snoking, gets covered up by Stringkirk.
12:47 remaining in the first period. We don't have. Oh, we do have shots on goal counter. 3-2 in favor of the Silvertips.
There we go. Gonna have to watch that. We're at a little bit of a weird angle today. Wyrick with the face-off. It comes back to Willard. Willard hops it other side of the ice, gets chased down aggressively by Snoking at their blue line. Cross-ice pass. Act behind the net. Chased down by Everett. Comes out on the sideboards for Snoking. Snoking through the neutral zone. Gets picked off by Stringkirk. Grabbed up by Poland. Poland streams in over the blue line and into the zone. Loses it. It gets tapped in and he gets taken off of his feet. And it comes out on the sideboards for Snoking. Picked off by Herman. Herman slams it back into the zone. It comes back. Goes up for Rayner, and Rayner humps it in and chases it down. Comes back to Everett blue line from McCutchen. He taps it up to Rayner. Or that's Meinecker, sorry. See, that haircut's screwing me up.
Oh, totally.
We're going to have to put a wig on him or something. Nice aggressiveness here by McCutchen. Puck comes out for Snoking. Disrupted again by McCutchen. Goes up for Herman. Herman streaming into the zone. Just dumps it aggressively back behind the net. Chased down by Meetsma. Comes out to the blue for a breakaway for Snoking. Snoking comes and they do a weak shot that gets knocked off by Stringkirk. And another chance, another shot by Snoking. Good hit here by McCutchen on the sideboards. Can't knock Snoking off the puck. Another shot. Saved by Stringkirk. They wheel around. Gets disrupted by Herman. Herman slides it around the other zone here for Meetsma. The other side of the ice. Gets picked off on the sideboards, and it comes right back to Snoking unobstructed. Comes right out front.
Stringkirk playing the man on that one, but he left a little back door open behind his skate. A little more patience from the Snoking player, and that might sneak in the back.
Yep.
But a good cover up.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to that. You can take the man, but you know what? If he's going to slide it out to a guy that's hanging right out front, unobstructed. Back behind, Rhodey slaps it up to the blue line, collected aggressively by Snoking. Gets by Snoking, picked up by Brendan Phillips. Phillips back to Rhodey, but doesn't even come close. Rhodey back with it, shovels it up into the zone, gets blocked by Snoking. Snoking dumps it. Rhodey back on the sideboards, gets gloved by Corson. Rhodey gets poke checked, gets collected on the sideboards by Lombard. Lombard aggressive on the sideboards, knocked out by Althoff, and it comes into the zone, chased down by Corson. Comes up to center ice for Phillips. Phillips drops it back to Rhodey. Rhodey streams up ice. Goes up for Corson on the sideboards. Taps it up for Lombard. It gets disrupted at the blue line. Picked off again by Lombard. Lombard streaming through the zone. Puts it right out front. Nobody there. Lombard looking for Althoff. Althoff not quite there to collect that puck. Comes back. Good battle here by Rhodey. Rhodey to take the man.
Really holding his position and keeping that Snoking player away from the puck.
Yep. Comes up for Althoff on the sideboards. taps it up for Rayner. Rayner not quite fast enough to collect that puck to keep it from icing.
I was doing my best split eye movements. I had one eye locked on Rhodey and one eye locked on the official, trying to see how long they were going to let him get away without an interference call.
That's right.
But he played that as well as you can.
Yep.
And really kept that Snoking player from generating on any offense.
Yeah, I mean, great job playing man-to-man there. That was great. It comes out of the Snoking zone. They wheel back looking for a setup. Comes over the red line, over the blue line for Snoking. Snoking wheels up, takes a shot.
Woo!
Good save, rebound by Stringkirk. Hops out. Chased down by Anderson. Goes into the Snoking zone, right behind the Snoking netminder. Zadina comes out for Snoking. Snoking wheeling right out front, gets disrupted. Slapper, saved by Stringkirk.
Stringkurt's 7th save at 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Shots on goal 8-2. I feel like I said his 7th save. I don't know if that's what I said, but it was his 8th save.
7th, 8th, yeah.
Yeah, 8 shots.
Whatever.
Oh, I think the scoreboard changed behind me. That's what happened
okay, there you go.
They registered that last shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
Snoking right out front. Bouncing puck collected by Meinecker. Meinecker streams into the zone, looking for Meetsma on the sideboards. Meetsma dumps it in. Goes, tries to collect it, pushes it back to the sideboards. It's grabbed up by Snoking. Snoking wheeling and dealing through the zone. Gets turned over by Meetsma. Meetsma to McCutchen. McCutchen up to Meinecker. Meinecker tips it into the zone. Chases it back behind the Snoking net. Snoking turns, looking for a breakout. There's a nice little move there. Did you see that move? That little spin move?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then he humped it back. Comes back from McCutchen. McCutchen backhands it to Meinecker. Meinecker shovels it away. Nice hit by McCutchen. Pops out to the circle. And it comes out for Meetsma on the sideboards. Meetsma dumps it in, looking for that change. Comes all the way back, and that'll be icing.
Strinkert locked that leg in on the post and watched that puck go by just
That's
every
nice.
inch.
I like that. So we'll have a face-off here deep in the Snoking zone, excuse me.
Altoff line out.
Back behind the net, they pop it up on the sideboards, shuffle it out of the zone. It gets collected, pushed over to Rhodey. Rhodey slides it into the zone. It's going to go all the way in, chased down aggressively by Altoff. Altoff gets it right out front. Shuffled off by Zadina. Snoking comes out of the zone. Man, that's a nice play. It was a shot on Stringkirk. Nice drop, nice drop back. Gets picked off by Lombard. Lombard up to Brendan Phillips. Hops it deep into the corner. Chased down by Corson. Where's Wyrick?
Yeah, I haven't seen him out in a bit.
Do I see Wyrick on the ice? Anyways,
there he is, on the left.
He's number what, 16?
19.
Oh, 19.
Corson, I think, is 16.
Anderson up on the sideboards. He gets poke checked. He collects it back on the sideboards, humps it back for Rayner behind the net. Dumps it to the hash marks, collected by Rhodey at the blue line. There you'll find that all the tips being aggressive. There's a rebound there by Stringkirk, collected by Snoking. They wheel to the center of the ice, looking to tip it in. And that's exactly what they do. It was just that little bit of chasing the puck, and you relax a little bit from chasing the puck.
Yeah, it was funny. That play almost looked like it slowed down from some of the stuff that's been going on throughout the game.
Yeah, it just went, ooh, and then they popped it in. Stringkirk already in his butterfly. Everett's got to come out strong. Good face-off pinch here by Herman. Comes up on the sideboards, pushed in by Meetsma. Goes across the ice, D to D. They shuffle it into the zone. Gets by Spencer Willard, and that will be icing.
Everett hasn't had a shot since the second shift of the game.
Yep.
It's 6:13 to go in the first period. Shots on goal 10-2 in favor of the Admirals, who are leading 1-0.
Is it the Admirals?
Well, they got a little
Is
Admiral patch on their sleeve, so I'm gonna go with it, but I don't know. We can just call them Snoking.
Yeah, let's just call them Snoking. I don't know.
Snoking.
It's the Admirals or. It's weird. It's Snoking. They had Seattle jerseys yesterday. It's a little confusing. Snoking pushes it into the Everett zone, chased down by Poland.
And you know what? I said they had an Admiral on yesterday. I'm totally wrong about that. They had a Thunderbird on yesterday. And
They
have it on
did,
again
yep.
today.
Seattle Thunderbirds.
Yep.
Maybe they're the junior Thunderbirds. Comes out for Meinaker. Meinaker takes a shot, gets blocked or tipped. It comes up high, comes out for Meetsma. Meetsma fans on the puck, and it's going to come out with a 2-on-1. Slapped in by Spencer Willard.
2 good plays in a row there by Willard.
Yeah,
really,
no,
patrolling
that's
the blue line.
Yep, that's exactly what we need here. Willard looking for some open ice, brings it up to Meetsma, puts it in his feet. That would have been an awesome play here.
Yeah, it would have been.
Grabbed up by Poland on the sideboards, and they dump it deep into the zone. Everett will go for a change. On the sideboards here for Snoking, gets disrupted, shoveled back in by Poland. Comes right out front. Shot saved by the Snoking goalie.
5 minutes remaining in the first period.
Comes up center ice for Snoking. Snoking sets up a rush. Look, take a shot, hits the post, comes out for Althoff. Althoff streaming up the ice. Streams into the corner. Stops, comes out, cross ice to Nouque. Nouque takes a shot. Gets saved off, pushed into the corner. Elected by Snoking. Snoking over the blue. Gets poke checked by McCutchen. McCutchen pushes it over to Nouque, up to Phillips. Phillips dumps it into the zone. Everett goes for a change. It'll get collected behind the Snoking netminder.
Snoking really took advantage on their last their last line change, and I think they should have gotten called for a too many men penalty just at the beginning of that last play.
Yep.
Ooh.
McCutchen really stepping out of the aggressive play there. Didn't want to get body checked. Oh, ripping shot from Snoking.
And McCutchen stepping out of that, but Wyrick taking the brunt of it.
Oh, yeah. There's another one. Snoking having some great chances there in the middle.
Whew.
Strinkert giving up some juicy rebounds that very, very dangerous. He needs to hang on to some of that stuff.
Yeah, Craig feeling a little off today. He was he was hanging out with us this afternoon.
Oh,
and,
he was.
Yeah, both him and his mom seemed to have a bit of a cold.
Oh no.
He was feeling a little under the weather, but he's faced 11 shots, let in 1 goal so far. You're right,
That's
giving up
not
some
bad.
rebounds. He's getting the initial shot. He's gonna. They're going to take advantage over time if he keeps letting those rebounds go.
I mean, they're our defense are letting them just walk right in, and he's obviously going to take the first one, but the second and third are not going to be very happy. And that's when the puck goes over the glass, I guess.
Yep.
It got
Up and out.
shoveled out by Rhodey. Rhodey's got a really wicked high, he's got a really wicked backhand that, puck goes really high and a little errant. So there was a shot, got gloved up here by Strinkert. Snoking wheeling, and it takes 3 Everett players to knock him off. Puck comes back to Lombard. Lombard up to Rayner. Rayner collects it on the sideboards, loses it, chases it down aggressively.
Blind pass by Lombard. That worked out, but normally that was going to go for an icing.
Yep. Nice wheel disruption by Lombard, but then he gets picked off by Snoking. Big scramble here. Comes out on the blue line. They pop it back for Rhodey. Rhodey needs to look for open ice here, and it comes on the sideboards. It's connected to by Herman. And it gets picked off here by Snoking. Another shot, juicy rebound.
Yep.
And it gets put in the net by Snoking.
Yeah, it gets him glove side low, just over the pads.
Yep.
3:24 remaining in the first period. Scores now 2-0 Snoking.
Again, Everett just hanging out, watching the puck. Can't really have that, so we have a face-off. The Herman Meetsma Meinaker line. Comes out for Snoking. They drop it back to their defense. Back up. Gets wheeled. Hot, juicy rebound. Good job by Stringkurt to cover that up.
Willard really got faked out there. He made his move and missed, and it was behind him before he could even think about what was going on.
That's exactly right. He just got burned. It comes right out front.
Criminy.
Yeah, the Snoking team has Everett figured right out.
Yeah,
put exactly what's going on.
Put a little traffic in front of the net. Put the puck up high, or not up high, but right in front. Yep. That play has worked on us many times.
Yeah, Everett loses visibility once it gets anywhere close to the paint. We go, oh, it's the defense's job, and the defense go, it's the forward's job, and everybody watches. Hey, look at the puck.
Yeah, we saw that in Portland, and I'm trying to remember which team it was. They spent their whole game going into the corner, tossing it up to the top of the crease, and knocking it in.
Yep. Comes back on the sideboards here for Meinaker. Meinaker just sliding it up. It gets disrupted. Pushed back behind the Everett net. Everett playing grenade hockey here, and comes up on the sideboards for Meetsma. He gets poke checked, and we just slide it up on that strong side there. It's like, when half the team is on the boards, why do you put it up the boards? Snoking banks it off the boards, gets past Willard, chased down by Poland. Poland cross ice to Meinaker. Meinaker can't connect to it. And it comes up to the red line, disrupted by Meetsma. Meetsma tries to wheel and deal, but he gets picked off. Another shot, juicy rebound. Man, we got to quit doing that.
Did McCutchen leap over that puck?
Yeah, I don't know.
I swear, out of the corner of my eye, I saw him jump over that puck as it went by. Maybe it was the official. I just saw the jump out of the corner of my eye, and the first thing I focused on when I looked up was McCutchen, so I might be wrong there.
So we've got the Althoff, Corson, Phillips line with Nouque and McCutchen just outside the Everett zone. Comes up for Snoking. They get back by McCutchen. There's a shot that went wide, collected by Nouque. Nouque up to Corson on the sideboards. Corson to Althoff. Althoff streaming into the zone. He gets taken off the puck, and it comes back from McCutchen. Everybody's trying to do each other's job here, it looks like. Comes for Althoff. Althoff takes the shot, goes wide, goes into the corner, gets brushed up to Nouque at the blue line. Tap back up to Corson. Corson gets picked off, grabbed up by Althoff. Althoff looking to do a backhand. It goes towards the netminder. I'm not sure if it got knocked off. A scrum in front of the net here. Their poking got covered up by the Snoking goalie, Zadina.
Been a little while since Everett had a shot. 16-7 the shots on goal now.
Yeah. Have to do a little better job, like managing the puck and not just slapping at it.
Yeah, I liked what you said earlier that looked like everybody was trying to do one another's jobs. I see a little bit of that going on.
Ripping shot by Lombard, gets brushed off by a Snoking goalie into the side corner.
Lombard's had a few mistakes today, but I think he's working harder than anybody else on the ice.
He's working hard. Comes up for Snoking. Snoking dancing, takes a shot, gets gloved by Stringkurt.
Just 30 seconds remaining in the first period.
I'm having trouble putting a lid back on my water. Wyrick with the face-off. It comes back to the blue line for Snoking. Ripping shot right into the chest of Stringkirk. Will have a whistle. have a whistle. Another shot goes wide. Brushed off here by Rhodey. Snoking commanding right out front, hacking and whacking at it. Lombard pushes it to the other side of the ice. Nobody there, collected by Snoking. Picked off by Wyrick. Wyrick up to Anderson. Anderson streaming in, takes a long shot, goes wide, and that will finish out the period.
Smart move getting that shot off. It was good awareness of how much time was left.
Yep.
So the end of the first period, it is 3-0 in favor of Snoking. Shots on goal 18-9. So Everett managed to get a few shots there late in the game. There was a point where the shots were 17-2. So it was good to see that coming together. I see Kennedy coming by. Kennedy, you want to say hello? Kennedy doesn't want to say hello. She secretly wants to say hello, but she's pretending she does not. You could come over and say hi.
Well, that's okay. You know, it's a different looking junior Silvertips team from yesterday. We're doing a lot of scrambling.
Yeah, you know, the first 5 minutes or so of the game, I thought the team was really flying, and they were looking
really
sharp.
There,
you know, at the time, shots on goal was 3-2 and then 4-2.
Yep.
But they were looking really good. And then I'd say the last third, especially of this period, they just sort of fallen apart here.
Well, I mean, it's a fact that we get over the red line, and you really only have one guy streaming into the zone. We need to see these guys come alive a little bit if they want to have any chance of having some fun in this game.
Zadina down at our end with his little GoPro mount sticking up out of his helmet. I saw him.
There's his little GoPro mount there.
I saw him and Strinker having a few words, hopefully chirping each other a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Get a good view of the Seattle jersey here, and they really look kind of old. I don't know if they're like retro. Another shot goes back behind, collected by Rhodey. Snoking really commanding it behind our net like Everett's on the penalty kill. Hansen through the zone. He gets picked off here by, looks like, Althoff. Althoff got robbed of the puck by Snoking. Back behind our net. Up on the sideboards. Man, they have a sweet breakout.
Yeah, Phillips just chasing that up the side, not able to slow it down.
Yeah. Back behind the Everett net. It's collected by, I believe, Lombard. Comes out on the sideboards, gets pushed all the way out. Chased down by Brendan Phillips. And that's going to be the icing. And it will come all the way back into the Everett zone.
Boy, Snoking working the back of the net, and Craig Strinkert's head is whipping from side to side like he's watching a tennis match, trying to figure out what was happening behind him and which way that play was going to come around.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that, I think Lombard is playing defense, is he not, this game?
Yeah, it feels like he's mostly been on D.
He's mostly, yeah. Comes out, scrambling behind the net, comes out for Poland. Poland tries to push it out. Comes out for Meetsma. Meetsma collects it, takes the shot, tries to shuffle it through Zadina. Zadina knows that he knows that move.
Yeah, that was a great move, but Zadina has seen that before.
Yeah, he's seen that many times. You know, you have to do something Zadina has not seen before. That's a great job there by Meetsma to actually get a shot on net. It was cross ice up the boards. Snoking really does a good job using the boards, using those angles in order to move the puck up and down the ice.
Well, it's interesting how effective they are at that and how ineffective we've been at that, because Snoking covers the boards.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we try to bounce it up, there's a guy there blocking
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Comes up on the sideboards for Poland, chased down by Meetsma. Meetsma getting poked. Heck, something fierce. Snoking comes out with it over the blue line. And they pop it in. Chased down by Willard. Willard pops it out of the zone, doesn't connect with anybody. We have to do a better job, actually. You know what? If you're going to break it out, it's got to connect to somebody and not just be slapped out. Now, I'm not saying that specifically on Willard, but as a team generally.
Yeah, that's been a fairly common problem for us, I think, this whole season. But both yesterday and today, in particular, we're just not being effective moving that puck forward.
Yep. Comes out of the zone for Meetsma. He pops it in. Goes for line change. Goes all the way back for Willard. Willard pops it up on the sideboard again, feeding the blue line.
Three and a half minutes of game time have elapsed here in the second period, and still not a shot for either team.
Oh, well, then they didn't collect that shot by Meetsma then.
No, I guess not. I wonder if they missed that or if it got tipped, but shot count remains the same.
Well,
You're right, though. That did look like a shot.
It was. It freaking touched him from my vantage point, but we all know from the from the penalty box area, that's a little bit difficult to see sometimes. Comes up. It gets dumped in by Anderson. Up on the sideboards. Gets by Althoff. Scramble by Herman to try to keep that in the zone. Comes up. Nice unobstructed pass there by Snoking. Didn't connect to it, so that'll be an icing and will come all the way back.
10:38 to go in the second period. A little play stoppage. That's a good time for everybody's favorite segment. What won't Wywick remember? Yesterday, Aiden Wyrick pretty well, I would say, cross-checked the bejesus out of a guy and took a penalty. But what Wywick won't remember is the rules, because after the game he was adamant that was a clean hit and even wanted to watch it on the video to prove that it was a clean hit. And his parents were both like, that dude was 4 feet away from the boards, didn't have the puck. Like, that's called cross-checking. But Aiden Wyrick was not able to remember how cross-checking worked. So that's today's edition of What Won't Wyrick Remember. And that's brought to you by AA, Alzheimer's Anonymous. Because when you, hey, why do you have a camera, sir? What?
What?
What do you,
I don't know, hey? What's going on here?
Hey, look, there's boys playing hockey. Oh, criminy crackers.
My goodness, what was that all about? I was laughing at you, and all I saw was Stringkirk, laying on his back with legs up in the air, and Snoking celebrating.
Well then,
not happy. This is bringing back some old, nostalgic moments here for me. Behind the camera, trying to find some good words to say.
Score now 4-0 for Snoking. 9:50 left in the second period.
Snoking obviously not happy with losing the game yesterday.
I suspected as much. They I think took it easy a little bit yesterday.
Well, yeah, they were like,
hard.
We have it in the bag.
Yeah.
And I think they got surprised, and they were not going to have that happen. I wouldn't be surprised if
got a penalty called here.
That'd be the first penalty of the game, wouldn't it?
Most certainly will be.
Yeah. That will be on.
I don't know. Who's it on?
Maybe it's not.
What on earth is going on?
Well, I don't know. I saw.
No one went to the box. I saw the hand up.
Yeah.
And as soon as we touched it, they blew a whistle. All I can guess is it was touched with a high stick or. But
yeah,
I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it. Comes up for Snoking. Another juicy rebound by Stringkirk. Comes up on the sideboards for, somebody.
Yeah, it's like half the team over there.
Half the team's over there, yeah. Just gets slapped out of the zone by Rhodey. Gets collected. D-to-D pass for Snoking. Beautiful tip here at the blue line. Chased down by Herman. Comes up for Herman. Herman takes a shot, just gets really excited, blasts it right over the net, and then he shuffles it past Lombard, and it's going to go all the way back into the zone, chased down by Rhodey. Rhodey takes a turn, gets in a little trouble, shuffles it off to Herman on the sideboards. A little bit ahead of him, and it comes all the way back. Rung up the boards here to an open man on the sideboards, cross ice. Wow, they cycle the puck well. Really like to see that.
Rough shift for Herman there. He went off the ice after missing a shot, missing an outbound pass, and missing an inbound pass.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough for that whole entire shift, I think.
Another icing called here on Snoking. Got a face-off down here just outside the glass from us. Just to Zadina's right. 7:57 remaining in period 2. Score is 4-0. Shots on goal 20-10 in favor of Snoking. Those jerseys, I've gotten a pretty good look at them. The jerseys and the socks look really new. They're just made to look
really?
old-timey. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, those look like they might even be in their first or second season. There's hardly any dirt on them at all or scuffs.
They just look old school then.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Woo.
Comes up for Poland. Poland gets taken off of his feet. It comes to the sideboards. Good hit here by Rayner. His hands were a little high on that one. Got a good view of that one.
Yeah.
I saw the whites of Rayner's eyes right there.
Yeah, I did too. His eyes got
like,
nice and big. And then he realized number 15's bigger than me.
Yeah. He's like,
and I'm going to fall down now.
Yeah.
Oh. Stringer caught that on his shoulder, bounced it out in front, and struggled a little bit to get a hold of it, but stopped it.
Giving a lot of juicy rebounds. I know that I keep saying that, and he is doing a good job not getting a lot of support by his team, but giving up some juicy rebounds nonetheless. Comes back to the blue. Big slapper goes into the corner.
Yeah, he's on pace to face 42 shots if they keep going at this rate. So that's a busy day for a goalie.
That is a busy day. Comes back for Willard. Willard slaps it up to the blue line. Gets disrupted by Snoking. Got to look for a man here. Lost visibility of the puck. Now you'll really notice that Everett's really trying to do it all on their own. You know, everybody is trying to wheel and deal through the whole entire team. There's a shot by Anderson, goes wide, picked up by Phillips. Phillips gets taken off the puck, picks it up, pushes it back to McCutchen. There's going to be an actual penalty here.
Oh, was it? I thought maybe that was just an offsides. I didn't see an arm up.
I saw one of these.
Yeah, number 9 heading to the box for Snoking. Looks like a cross-checking.
So we'll have a face-off just inside the Snoking zone.
First power play opportunity for Everett. Good chance to get themselves on the scoreboard here at 6:24 in the second period.
Comes back. Gets picked off. It gets past Nouque, chased down by McCutchen in the tip zone.
Come on, Cookie Duster, you got to catch that.
Yeah. Goes up to Althoff. Althoff is getting picked off a couple of times. And you're on the power play here, boys. You got to play like it. You got to chase that down. Comes up for Althoff. Althoff takes a shot. Gets blocked.
Phillips had no idea where that went. It was right in his feet.
Yep. No idea. Chased down here. It comes out from McCutchen. McCutchen takes a shot. Goes in past Zadina. Nice job by McCutchen.
Tyler McCutchen with his first goal of the season and third point.
There we go.
I didn't see anybody tip that.
Nope. It was him. Unassisted.
Who did that come around the back from?
Look at
was that Phillips?
Look at that. And Rhodey's going to take the game puck.
Hey, nice.
First goal of the season. That's excellent. Congratulations to Tyler McCutchen.
Good job, Tyler.
Yep.
Was that did Phillips, you think, get the assist on that? I didn't see who was the last feed from behind the net.
We'll have to wait, because I believe that it touched a Snoking player, so that may be unassisted, but I don't really know. We'll have to wait for the score sheet.
All right, well, power play goal for Everett. Score is now 4-1 at 5:25 in the second period.
Comes up for Herman. Herman slides it over to
A little too much.
Meinaker. A little bit too much. He's excited. When he gets excited, those passes get pretty hard. He's got to use his Yoda training.
Yeah, well, the pace of the
Close your
game,
eyes, Luke.
pace of the game picks up, and Herman picks right up with it, which is great. But
that's great. Yeah,
his players aren't expecting that.
that's right.
So either he's got to keep his consistency, or the other guys have to respond when it picks up like that.
That's right. You got to expect that pass is coming about 80 miles an hour. So back behind the net for Lombard. Cross ice to Meetsma. Meetsma tries to do a dangle, gets taken off of his feet. There is no getting past these guys. Long shot here by one of the Everett players. It comes into the zone, picked up by Snoking.
Susie's working the box and working the Team Snap app,
Oh,
so
she
there's
is.
scoring
Nice.
updates going on live on Team Snap.
Comes up, the shot goes wide. Opportunity to get hit by Rayner. Comes back to the blue line for Rhodey. Rhodey does a cross ice and gets disrupted right here by Snoking, and all alone puts it in the friggin' net. Man, 11.
I didn't see even how that got in on Strinker. Did he get him through the five
Yeah,
hole?
it's a five hole.
Five
Yeah.
hole?
Yeah, that was a horrible outlet pass there by Rhodey. Rhodey, without even looking, slid it right to the Snoking player for a breakaway, and Stringkirk had no possibility.
Well, we're right under the 4-minute mark in the second period. Score now 5-1 in favor of Snoking. Shots on goal 24-12. So still out shooting us 2-1. That was about what the shots were yesterday as well. I think in the end they outshot us 2-1.
Yeah. It just so happened that Zadina friggin' stood on his head.
Yeah.
And I was trying to slip a horse tranquilizer into his water bottle there before the game, but I wasn't able to get that done.
Well, maybe you should have just told him it was BioSteel, and you could have snuck some of
There
that
you
into
go.
his water.
Here, dude. Here's some BioSteel. Good to
That'll-
go.
That'll get you set.
Althoff. He gets picked off here. Shuffles it back behind the net. Collected by Snoking. Unobstructed on the sideboards. And they push it up. It gets pushed back in by Willard. It looks like the Tips are extremely tired. They're not doing a lot of skating. Have you noticed that? Ripping shot by Snoking. Another rebound by Stringkirk. Good
Nice
job.
kick.
Nice kick away there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I see a whole lot of two-footed skating going on.
A lot of coasting,
colliding.
yeah. Comes out for Phillips. Phillips tries to do his fancy little dancing moves. Comes out of the sideboards, chased down by Corson. Can't quite get to it. Comes back to the red line for Snoking. Snoking does a 3-on-2 setup. It gets picked off. Grabbed up by Rayner. Rayner dumps it into the zone. And it gets chased down by Anderson on the sideboards.
Rumor has it Rayner forgot his sticks at the rink last night.
Yeah, you know what? I saw a bunch of emails that, hey, did anybody pick anything up? Nice job by Anderson to force that turnover. Gets slapped here. McCutchen grabs it, takes a shot, shuffled off by Zadina.
I thought that was going 5.
Yeah, I thought so too. Comes back out for a 2-on-2 for Snoking. Patient. Goes right out front, goes into the side corner. I just love how Snoking just has the patience to stream in just unobstructed. And Everett just waits for something to happen.
Yeah, look at everybody. Every single guy was gliding just then.
Yep.
Not a single man moving his feet for Everett.
Man, 11.
Stringer with another save.
Yep, good job by Stringkurt.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Come on, boys, let's get this done.
I always wonder what that thing is in the middle of the ice over there up at the top, the big white. It's like not a disco ball, but what is that?
Well, it is kind of sort of a disco ball, and so it's with like green and blue and
So like shoot
red
lasers onto
lights.
the ice?
Yeah, yeah, and so the bottom of it rotates like this while there's a ball inside that's lit in various. I have seen it once at a public skate Halloween. Was it Halloween? I'm not exactly sure. But it was completely dark here. They had a bunch of black lights and whatnot.
Well, it's safer than taking acid.
It is, but acid is so much fun.
Clock is still running, and I'm not sure why. And has been for a little bit here. I've heard 3 whistles now. Well, they finally stopped it. At least 15 seconds let go off the clock there.
Nice.
I don't think the officials are oh, wait, maybe they are going to come talk about it. Nope.
Nope, they're not. They're just
not.
going to
Just
say,
gonna let it
well.
go. Well, Susie, shame on you. That's your fault. Oh, Susie not running the scoreboard. She's just keeping score, I think.
Oh, she's keeping score.
Yeah, I don't think she's running the clock. I'll blame her anyway.
Sure, why not? Susie?
Susie, you're terrible.
You're
terrible
screwing
person.
your team here. Comes out, nice shot here by Meinecker, misses the net. Comes right out front for Meetsma. Meetsma does a backhand. Good job for Zadina. I'm going to have a chat with him about that. He had told me if Meetsma comes in on him, he was going to let it in. No, I'm just kidding. He wouldn't do that. Comes up on the sideboards. Meetsma gets hinched off the puck. And that's going to be the end of the second, right?
Yep, end of the second period, even though it says period 1 on the scoreboard. It also says 4-1, and it should be 5-1.
Well, don't tell
unless they waved that off, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see any wave offs. So now I'm confused. I think the score's 5-1. Scoreboard says 4-1. Shots on goal, 27-14.
Well, how do we really know what the shots on goal are?
That's a good point. But we're going to rely on the board. We're going to trust the board. The lights said.
Trust the board.
Trust the board. All right. The official score on the Team Snap app is also 4-1. So apparently, one of the goals that I thought was a goal is not a goal.
Maybe
it's also possible that I just can't do math.
Maybe our scorekeepers could change it like to, I don't know, 3 to 4 or something.
Could be.
What do we got to do behind the glass here, Brian, to get that done?
Well, I don't know. I may have to go on Safari and see if I can cause some events.
Something.
I'll go on walkabout.
Like a well-positioned sniper rifle. With tranquilizer darts, maybe.
Well, here comes Craig Strankert down to our end.
See, this is where we need that tranquilizer dart.
You're not on him.
Hole in the glass. No, not on him. No, yeah, we really should have done that in the in the second period here. Zadina was over here.
That's right. That's right.
Comes all the way back. He's down by Lombard. You can see how Lombard, was not very energetic in going in.
He had his eyes back, watching that player coming in, making sure about the hit.
Yeah,
which I don't understand because there's not been a lot of hitting.
Yeah,
in this game.
they're not hitting at all.
Yeah,
really.
But he was looking back like he was getting lined up.
What? Comes out for Brendan Phillips. Phillips gets manhandled by 2 rather large Snow King players. And it comes up on the sideboards, comes to the blue line, and they dump it into the zone. Going to get chased down by Rhodey. And that will be an icing, and it will come all the way back into the Snow King zone. I like it when, players from the opposite team, they skate by here and make eye contact with the camera and make a funny face. And, when I'm cutting up this video, I try to find those, but they're very difficult to find.
I was going to say, you got to watch every minute of the whole game to catch that stuff.
And, man, I watch a lot of hockey videos. Comes back for Poland. Poland, he gets double team there. Sideboards for Meetsma.
You know what they need to invent is a little piece of software with a clicker in your hand, and when something cool happens, you just click it, and it would mark the video.
Well,
so you
they
can fast forward to that point easily.
You know, they do have that. They do have that software, and I have that software on a laptop. The problem is that you need a person that's staring at those, you know, at the laptop and just clicking the buttons.
Gotcha.
Nice shot goes high. Collected by Willard. Willard to Nouque. Nouque up to Herman. That was a rather nice breakout. Herman gets picked off, grabbed up by Meetsma over to Nouque. Nouque up to Herman. That was a dangerous move. Grabbed there by Meetsma. Wheels and deals. Does a backhand.
Wow, he shed that guy right off his shoulder and dumped him.
That's nice.
Great play by Meetsma.
Like that, yeah. That was a good job. He went in there very aggressively. We had a little talk about, you know, the aggressive play there yesterday, and he's really changed his game. Comes back, aggressively chased down here by Snoking, shuffles it off to Anderson on the sideboards. Comes up for Anderson's got some good speed. Comes up, looks to take a shot, and it gets covered up by Zadina, Snoking goalie. I think Zadina's trying a little too hard. But that's good. That's, you know, I appreciate the fact that his job is to keep the pucks out of the net, regardless of what team that you're playing on.
I get an opportunity. I've got an ether-soaked rag over here. if he skates by, I'm just going to put it by his mouth.
There you go. There you go. That's awesome.
Hey, Zadina, does this rag smell funny to you?
Snoking comes out and they rip a shot off that gets covered up by Stringkirk. Yeah, it's like, hey, does this smell funny to you at all?
This is weird. I found this rag in my car. It smells weird. What do you think?
Right, yeah. You got a face-off here by Aiden Wyrick. He kicks it up. It goes out of the zone. Chased down by...
Wins his face-off and chases it down himself.
Yeah, chases him. Yeah. Nice shot. Hits the crossbar on Zadina. Comes to the sideboards here and... Hasn't been offside, and there was a nice run-in hit by Wyrick and one of the Snoking players. That actually looked pretty good, you know, kind of spun it, you know, Aiden out, landed on his rear end. That's going to go to the highlight reel right there. That's a blooper. Alt off with the face-off.
I was thinking about how, you know, you used to play a little guitar, so maybe we could rig up something with your software and some pedals.
There you go.
And then you could just tap the pedal when a play was worth remembering. Right. Oh, somebody's hurt here.
Oh, Altoff.
Altoff holding his arm.
Shot that goes wide, chased down by Phillips.
Bryn's taking a look at Altoff's arm.
Comes back for Rhodey. Rhodey up to Herman. Herman tips it, but it gets slammed back, collected by Stringkirk for the whistle.
Stringkirk's been doing a much better job here the last probably 10 minutes or so of collecting those rebounds and keeping it close.
He's like, okay, no more.
Yep.
No more.
Shots on goal 30-15.
Oof.
Continues to be a 2-1.
2-1.
Differential.
Everett's got to get some more shots off on Zadina. Comes back, shot goes wide. Sideboards for Snoking. Snoking lines up, gets stopped by Rhodey. Comes out of the zone. Snoking flops it in, collects it, loses it in the skates. Grabbed up by Nouque. Nouque passes it right to Snoking. Altered by Meetsma. Cross ice D to D for Snoking. They do a great job just making Everett, you know, chase that puck.
Nice play there.
There's a little weak shot on string, hurt by Everett.
Bit of a dribble
words
from Nouque.
That's nice that both Rhodey and Nouque gave Zadina a little head rub there. I'm sure there was some, hey, you know, how about it, buddy?
Yeah, how about it?
A little bit of wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Exactly.
What do we got to do? I'll give you $5. Anyway, it's nice to see. It's always always kind of a tough position to put a goalie in to play for the other team.
It's actually kind of cool the way it worked out that each goalie got to do it this weekend.
Oh, that's good, right?
Whoa. We'll pile up in the middle.
There's some craziness happening there. Gets by Willard to Poland. On the sideboards, they dump it back in the corner. Collected by Snoking. Snoking back for Willard.
Oh.
Willard gets taken off
He had
of
his
his
head
feet.
down, and he was looking
he
at that
looking.
puck, and I kept thinking, oh, my God, Willard. And I was watching the guy behind him.
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't see the freight train in front of him, and neither did he.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, dude.
Cross-checking penalty called on
There you go.
the Snoking player. Looks like number 1.
11.
Number 11.
There you go.
Snoking number 11 heading to the box at 10:08 in the third period.
Was that on the hit here in the corner for Willard or something else?
I'm not positive, to be honest with you. I don't think that was a cross-check on Willard. That
no,
was,
it was
more in the face.
Yeah.
So I think something else happened there.
All right, so Althoff back on the ice. Nice to see him not injured. Snoking streaming into the zone. Disrupted, grabbed up by Althoff. Althoff streaming into the zone. Collects it towards the nets. Looking, scrambling in front of the net. Zadina doing a great job covering that up. Man, 11, Zadina really standing on his head like he did yesterday. Just don't need that today.
Yeah, Everett with 3 players down low there. All 3 forwards collapsed in on the goal.
Yep.
And Zadina not letting it in.
I have to say Zadina is doing a great job here for Snoking. Another shot gets...
Strange whistle there. Not quite sure what to make of that.
Yeah, there was a shot. Looked like Zadina gave up a rebound, and then there was a whistle. So we'll have another face-off here in the Snoking zone.
Yeah, the puck just sort of rolled through the crease there, and I don't know if the official lost sight of it or if maybe all the way back to the face-off he was unhappy with that face-off.
Yeah, I don't know.
That more or less happened directly off the face-off.
Comes back to the sideboards. Comes up for Rhodey, or Althoff. Althoff wheeling and dealing. Takes a shot, rebound. Gets shuffled off.
Lombard just couldn't quite get there in time. There was an opportunity.
Yep, another shot gets disrupted, streaming into the zone. Shuffled off by Strinkert on the sideboards, but collected by Snoking.
Smart play by Strinkert to rush up and deflect that, because the Snoking player was going to take that puck.
Corson, or who is 16?
That's Corson.
I'm losing it. Is that
I'm
Corson?
Yeah, Evan Corson.
Sorry about that. I'm losing my mind here. Comes up, there's a shot, goes wide up on the glass. Going to get picked up here by Corson. Corson loses it. It gets dumped in by Meinaker.
It's like Corson out with Herman and Meinaker, yeah.
There you go. Herman on the sideboards, dumps it back to Meinaker. Meinaker takes a shot, gets blocked, goes wide. Battling on the sideboards, it comes back to the blue line, shoveled in by McCutchen.
30 seconds remaining in the power play for Everett.
Yep. Everett back behind, goes back to the D. Meinaker can't hold on to it.
Come on, Chad.
Nice backhand, collected again by Meinaker.
10 more seconds.
Everybody yelling for Meinaker to go. And it comes back out for Meetsma. Takes a shot, gets blocked by Zadina. Or was that a goal?
That looks like a goal.
I wonder if that was a...
That was right as the clock changed. That may not be considered a power play goal. I was watching the player come onto the ice as that happened.
I wonder if that was off of Meetsma's shot or if that was a Herman. We'll have to find out. I did not have a clear picture of it. All I saw was Meetsma took a shot. It hit Zadina.
Yeah, tough to say. If that's Meetsma's, that's his 16th goal of the season.
And if it was Herman and or Meinaker.
Yeah, shoot. There's all kind of possibilities.
Yeah, who knows?
I'll see what the Team Snap app says. Susie's in the box.
Oh,
yeah. Just went off in my pocket, so stand by.
That's going to be a...
Says Tips pick up a goal on the power play. 4-2.
That is not helpful at all, Susie. Not helpful
Shame
at all.
on you again.
Yeah. I'm not sure. We're going to have to maybe fire her.
Oh no.
Oh, my goodness.
Herman was trying to keep those 2 men at bay and couldn't, and that got through to Strinkert, and then one of the men got in and poked it. That was the end of that.
Yeah, Strinkirk a little slow on collecting that rebound. It was like a slow motion. Hey, it's there. Should I grab it? Yes.
7:33 remaining in the game. Score now 5-2 Snoking. Shots on goal 33-19. Snoking running away with it.
Running away. It's going downhill. Comes up on the sideboards for Anderson. Pops it in right to Snoking. Snoking aggressively over the red line. Just pops it in. Goes back behind the Everett net. Chased down by Willard. Comes way, way high. That was a, it's kind of a
that was a rocket shot, yeah.
A rocking shot banking off the net. So we'll have a face-off here in the Everett zone. Looks like they have quite the little collection of pucks over there on the side of the net. This is like a little bag of pucks. Comes the blue line, D to D. Gets challenged by Rayner. Comes back behind the Everett net. Wraparound attempt for Snoking. Willard on the corner, comes back for Willard. Willard slides it up into traffic. Comes up for Anderson. Anderson pops it out of the zone, collected by Snoking. Spin, pushed into the zone by Anderson. Anderson gets taken off the puck. It comes out. Hubble backhand.
Oh.
Nice juicy rebound there.
Anderson was standing just the wrong distance away from the boards there with that puck. He's lucky that wasn't a harder hit. 6:25 and the clock is running. I don't know if we're in runtime or if, no, I'm not sure. We may be in runtime. It could just be a mistake.
They're just not paying attention there. They're not paying
the clock
attention.
finally stopped at 6:20, so they ran about another 20 seconds off there.
Well, that's great. They're it's a little lopsided, but the score is 5-1. So
yeah, sometimes the best defense is a good clock operator.
that's exactly right. Comes back out for Nouque, gets past him, collects it, spins out of it, rifles it.
You see the coaches cower. Holy cow.
I think that hit Meetsma right in their friggin' face mask. I don't know what the heck they're. That was a weird.
Bryn ducked and put his hands up over his head like he was casting a magic spell.
It was a Harry Potter moment there. He was just like, where's the plexiglass? Althoff spins off of his own face-off. Loses the puck. Gets collected by Snoking. They pop it up in the zone. Chased down by Lombard.
You know what Bryn could have used just then was some ortho puck be gone.
Yeah, that's right.
Just spray a little of that around the bench.
That's right. It's a magical force field. Ortho puck be gone. That's awesome. You just come up with that off the top of your head.
Some might argue I pull that out of other places.
No, that's true, but I can't say that on camera.
Gosh, no. That'd be wrong.
No, horribly,
horribly wrong.
Meinecker up to Corson on the sideboards. Corson taking it over the blue line. Looking cross ice, gets disrupted. Man, a living. And it gets pushed back for McCutchen. McCutchen streams back behind, pushes it up to, nowhere. Comes beautiful tip by Snoking.
Scary dribbler there.
Comes right out front.
Hopped up over Strinkert's leg. God. I saw it laying there, and they got just the tiniest bit of lift. Popped it right over the top of his leg. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Score now 6-2. Shots on goal 33-20. A little hugging going on over here still.
Yeah.
Is somebody hurt, or no? They just like each other a lot.
Yeah, they like each other. That's good.
That went on awkwardly long, and I thought maybe you needed help. And
well, it's always good when you can celebrate a goal when you're playing a AA team. It's awesome. Good stuff.
All right.
You take them where you can get them. I mean, we did that in Boise. It was like boys were playing the Stanley Cup Finals, and we had to apologize for the over celebration because goals don't happen very often, right?
Yeah.
And
take them when you get them.
Yep. Snoking with another shot gets shuffled off by Kurt. Snoking back behind his own, another wraparound attempt. They know that's a viable solution.
Herman out with Phillips. That's not. They're not usually paired up together.
Yeah, Herman and Meetsma. Otherwise, Phillips is not getting off there.
See, Herman's changed his stick tape. He's gone to all black, so now he can't have his puck drawing anymore.
This is unreal here from Phillips. Phillips is just going around in the circle, adding the puck out of the air, just going around and around like a circus. Comes up for Meetsma, wheels and deals, gets taken down. Actually, Snoking player gets taken down. Meetsma right in the corner of the net.
Net's off.
Net's off there. Meetsma with another chance there, trying to go wrap-around attempt, I guess. Gets tripped up by Zadina.
We got 4 minutes left in this game. Score 6-2 in favor of Snoking.
Well, we're going to switch sides of the ice here. Face off inside the Snoking zone. Wyrick with the face off. Comes back behind the net, comes up to the blue line, poked back in by Poland. Scramble in front of the net. Wyrick with a shot gets shuffled off by Zadina, Snoking goalie. Collected by Snoking, back behind their net. Stream out of the zone, picked off by Wyrick. And it comes out of the zone for Willard.
Woo!
Anderson
Ugly hit there.
Ran into a wall. That was crazy. He went into that and
yeah, he got all twisted up like a pretzel.
Yep.
Wyrick giving somebody the business against the glass.
Head
contact on both sides apparently.
All right, caramba.
Wyrick going in the box.
That's a one-sided right there.
Yep. Well, he just did it to both sides. The official said head
really?
contact, and then over here too.
Head contact. So he's probably going to be out for the rest of the game.
Well, there's 3 minutes to go and 2-minute penalty. So
all right. Oh, okay.
Wyrick head contact at 3:12 remaining in the third.
Brandon Rayner with the face-off. Slapped off by Willard. I always feel like I'm saying that weird because of my speech impediment. It's like Willard. That's okay.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Sniper.
there's a hole in the ice there.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, sniper on the play. Comes back behind, chased down aggressively by Willard. On the sideboards for Snoking.
That's a good one for your Christopher Walken impression.
Yeah, Willard. Yeah, I got to work on that one. It doesn't sound at all like Christopher Walken. But they're doing a great job dancing around Everett. Winding right in, shot. Beautiful, juicy rebound. Gets collected and shoveled out by Corson. Picked up by Rayner. Rayner does a good job getting it out of the zone for a change for Everett. And we've got Althoff and Corson. Comes out on the sideboards and Snoking streams right in. Going for the top corner, gets shuffled off by Stringkurt.
I was watching McCutchen there. We're late in the game, and he often takes penalties at this point in the game.
Scrum along the
like
side.
That, for instance.
Like that. Yeah, there's a great example.
No arm raised from the official, but that
Lucky.
also could be considered a penalty. That as well.
Well, he's just racking them up here. And Snoking having none of it. They're just going to set it up and put it in the back of the net for retaliation, I'm thinking. And they're doing a great job here, just cycling it.
That's the end of the power play. We should be seeing. Woo.
Nice job here by Meinecker to shuffle that rebound off. Comes up for Althoff on the sideboards. Althoff and Corson.
Up to Wyrick out of the box.
Oh, and Wyrick just touched the puck, so we had to leave it there. For that would have been a great run.
57 seconds left in the game.
You notice how all the Everett players are, they're all trying to get the puck, and then, you have three Everett sticks all paddling for the same puck in the same area, and the other team comes out with it.
Well, what's really great about that when that sort of thing happens is there's usually two Everett players standing around doing nothing, not moving their feet. So
Well, that's true, right?
There you go.
Comes right out front for Corson. Zadina makes the save. And that's going to wind the game down, I think. Comes
About
up
7
for
seconds left.
Herman. Herman grabs it, gets
tumbled,
flopped over, tumbled. There's
they
going
calling that?
There's going to be a whistle.
They're calling that with 1.5 left on the clock.
Wow, let's just wind that sucker down.
What's the call going to be?
Let's have a look.
Tripping. That's what I suspected when Herman rolled like that.
Well, Herman came pretty aggressively into that turn, and he obviously has learned his emergency training. The the duck your head and roll.
Duck and cover.
Duck and cover. Yep.
All right. Well, that's the final score here from Snoking Ice Arena. 6-2 Snoking over the Everett Junior Silvertips. Final shots on goal, 36-22 in favor of Snoking. Carson Zadina with an outstanding game.
Yep. Gonna have to have a chat with him about that.
Yeah, really unfortunate, actually.
It is unfortunate.
Why can't you play worse today?
Why? You're supposed to have the flu or something. But that's okay. You know what? It's an exhibition game. We appreciate the Snoking AAA team offering or letting us play them, even though that they are a couple players down.
Yeah, actually, I was talking to the boys this morning, and it turns out that these guys were basically done with their season.
Yeah,
so some of them weren't even available. They've moved on to other sports or other activities. So appreciate them putting together a game with us on short notice.
Yeah, certainly.
And getting together for a little fun.
Yep. So that will about do us until next time. I think maybe it's in the March Jamboree.
I'm sure hoping so. I got to tell you, I wouldn't mind doing a few more games and seeing a few more games.
I'm really not done
going up to Canada would be that'd be a fun way to end it up. So we hope that works out. If so, it'll be a couple weeks from now. We'll be up in the Vancouver area.
Yeah. So this is Mike Meetsma.
This is Brian Herman.
Signing off. Have a good day, everybody.